Well, Jacob and I are on a road trip today. We are heading to Colorado. We're going to go to Denver, down into New Mexico, and then to Texas. And if we see anything cool, we'll let you know about it. One of the first things, we're almost to McPherson, Kansas, and McPherson has a unique restoration program there. Not too many of those type of programs in the United States. They focus on antique cars and like Model A's, redoing the woodwork and all the, really old type restoration work. I've never seen the facility inside, but we'll check it out. See, I doubt they're open today, but if they are, we will tell you a little bit more about it. But this is this school. Jay Leno kind of has a hand in it somehow. I'm not sure how that all ties together, but he supports this college. But it's a pretty well-known college if you're into antique cars. We'll keep you posted. Well, we're in McPherson, Kansas. We're on the campus, McPherson College. Not sure where the auto program is. We'll just kind of drive around and look. We got to school, and you can see a map here of the campus. We didn't know where anything was located, but we did find where the school, the automotive program, was located, and you can see the sign to it. But they was closed, but it's a pretty cool deal. So we're back on the road and traveling to Colorado, and now we are entering into Colorado. This is Boulder, and really pretty there. It was awesome. Checked it out. We did a little bit of hiking. Had some really neat places to hike there. You can see Jake there down by the creek there, and then here we are up there hiking. And then we the town was having some type of swap meat deal, so we joined that and ate there. Some really good food. Now this this was the next day when we traveled Royal Gorge. This is a bridge. It's about 1,200 feet above the ground. It doesn't look like it's that high in these pictures, but man, when you're standing on the edge of that and looking over, I mean, it really looks like it's way down there. I mean, it's 1,200 feet, but it really seems like about 2-3 miles. But it was really neat. That's from when we went down. There's a ride that can take you down, and you can look at the bottom where the river's at, and you can see the ride that takes you there. It's really a cool place to visit. Just looking over the edge there. Now, where this is at, we went through Denver and south through Colorado Springs, and it wasn't too far south of Colorado Springs, near a town called Canon Colorado. It's called the Royal Gorge Bridge. But anyway, if you're ever in that area south of Colorado, I would recommend checking it out. I think you'd like it. It's pretty cool. Now, we walked across the bridge to get to one side, and then there's a cable car trolley type thing that you can ride also. So we rode it, and that's what we're on right now, and we rode it back to the other side when we was ready. Now we're on another ride that takes you to the bottom of the canyon. That way you can get down by the river and look up at the bridge. Ride was really cool. It goes all the way down the bottom, and it's a cool ride. Okay, back on the road again, heading south to New Mexico. And here you'll see Jacob standing by New Mexico's sign. It's in Gallup, New Mexico. And keep traveling south, and we hit Roswell, New Mexico. And this is right where I was raised, near in Artesia. And man, I was just really surprised of how they market the alien thing. I don't know if you ever heard about Roswell and the alien and all that, but you know, I never heard about it growing up, and all of a sudden it's such a big deal, and you know. Anyway, we get to my dad's and just kind of showing a photo of what he's done with his backyard. He's into Western stuff, and there's my dad. And here's a photo of my sister, and this is in Artesia, New Mexico, just a small town in between Roswell and Carlsbad. And we went out shooting some guns. There's Jacob and my sister's daughter, my niece Megan, and my sister and her husband. Not a lot to do in Artesia, so you kind of do what you have to. So now we are in Texas, Fort Worth, Texas, and this is where my mom lives, and we're visiting family, having a 4th of July celebration, and have some photos of some different family members there. And here's my mom with Jacob. And while I was at the 4th, jumping on the trampoline, had things like a watermelon eating contest. It was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun there in Fort Worth, Texas. There, Jacob is on a donkey and riding 4-wheelers. And I just threw this in here. This is a little logo Jacob threw for me. And that pretty well wraps up our trip. We are back in Kansas now. We bought a boat this summer, and we've been going to the lake and skiing some. Been a lot of fun. This is Jacob here skiing, and it's about the only place we went this summer. But I thought, there may be someone that hadn't went to one of these places and hasn't done a lot this summer, and I thought I'd share this with you and show you some of the places that we've been to, and somewhere you may consider going if you are going into Colorado, or Texas. We didn't really visit nowhere in Texas other than family or New Mexico, but really the only sightseeing we did was the place there in Colorado, the Royal Gorge. And there's Jordan driving the boat. But we did have an accident this summer, and here you'll see Jordan where he busted his head trying to ski. So along with this type of stuff always comes things that can happen. So we was in the emergency room this summer getting stitched up. Alright, that wraps up our summer activities. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you next time.